Welcome to the Disneyland Hotel. I am so excited to be staying here. This is my first ever time staying on Disneyland property. My second time ever staying on a Disney property. I haven't stayed on one since I was a kid and I went to Walt Disney World once, but I'm just so excited to be here and show you everything that the hotel has to offer over the next couple days. So let's go explore. So here is our room tour. We are staying in the Adventure Tower on the 6th floor, and we booked a standard room, but Christina at the front desk so nicely upgraded us to a premium pool view. So let's see. We have a beautiful view of the pool. You can't really see the sign, but you can kind of see the end of it over there that says Disneyland Hotel, but great view of the pool. You can see Disneyland Hotel, and yeah, very beautiful. So let's take a look at the room now. So here is a look at the bathroom. We have a separate toilet area, and like I mentioned, we're in the Adventure Tower, so we've got some touches like the treehouse. I actually don't know if this is what the original treehouse looked like or if this is the Tarzan treehouse, but now we're getting it redone again, and it's going to be inspired by Swiss Family Robinson. So if you know that, let me know. But we've got that. Got a bathtub. Love the little Mickey touches here with the glove and on the lamp. Also little Mickeys on the sink. There I am. Here we've got our desk. Christina at the front desk so nicely gave us these buttons to celebrate our anniversary. We've got an in-room dining menu. Have to take a look at that. Another mirror. Another little hidden Mickey. More hidden Mickeys on the lamps. And then of course we've got the TV. I'm so excited that it has our names on it. I just think that's so cool. We have the little dresser here with a mini fridge, coffee, and we've got some Joffrey's coffee. Won't move those because I don't want it to charge or something. We've got cool assortment of black and white photos of various areas around the park. Jungle Cruise, Mad Hatter, Pooh, lots of cool stuff. Roger Rabbit. Again, amazing view. Not really anything over here. Obviously, we've got this nice comfy chair. This beautiful king-size bed, which is so exciting. We've got this iconic photo of Walt walking through the castle. And then what I'm probably most excited about is the headboard. I mean, how can you not love something like that? It was so beautiful, and I'm so excited to just experience everything that the hotel has to offer. But this is just such a great room. I'm so excited to be staying here. So like I mentioned, we are staying in the Adventure Tower. There are two other guest towers currently at the Disneyland Hotel. The Fantasy Tower, which is where the main lobby, the shops are, and then we've also got the Frontier Tower. Currently, the fitness center is in there. I believe it was maybe previously in the Fantasy Tower. I'm not 100% sure on that, But those are the three main towers. And then we also have the villas at Disneyland, which are coming in fall 2023. That is going to be the new DVC property here at the Disneyland Hotel. So there are two shops at the Disneyland Hotel. We have the Fantasia shop and the Small World Gifts and Sundries. So let's go check them out and see what they have. So let's check out the Fantasia shop, which is the larger of the two stores on property. And they have a variety of different just regular Disney merch that you can find in the parks. So if you don't really want to go and explore every single store in the parks, this might be a good place to go and look for like a more curated selection of things. But I think the definite standout here is that they have all of these amazing branded Disneyland Hotel items like clothing. They have obviously lots of accessories, the mugs, the picture frames, ornament. We did pick up that magnet. They have that little tray that you can use. And then of course there is a pin. So we had to pick that one up as well to add to our collection, which is really exciting. But yeah, lots of fun stuff in here, mostly just a lot of park things. But I think the definite standout if you're going to be staying on property is checking out all of the Disneyland Hotel things. And then there's also a couple of just like Trader Sam's inspired items as well. Just across from the Fantasia shop, we've got Small World Gifts and Sundries, which has a variety of different items, including bathing suits, lots of snacks, sunglasses, sunscreen, personal care items. We've got some alcohol in here. They also do embroidery on hats and ears and clothing, I believe. So if you want to get something embroidered, you can do that here, and it might not take as long as it would in the parks. So at the Disneyland Hotel, there are a couple of different dining options that I want to quickly go over. First, we have Goofy's Kitchen, which is character dining and it's buffet style. We have the Coffee House, which has coffee, which I believe is Joffrey's, and some light bites, pastries, and then they also just have, water, other drinks and snacks available for purchase. We have Tangaroa Terrace, which is available as a quick service option. You can also dine there and, get your food on nice plates and everything, or you can take things to go. Obviously, you don't have to be a hotel guest to dine there. And then we also have Trader Sam's, which is the tiki bar, and they have the same food menu as Tangaroa Terrace, but they have a variety of really fun drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and I believe after 8 p.m. it is adults over 21 only, no kids allowed. Wanted to quickly mention what we got to eat at Tangaroa Terrace. We went there for breakfast and Bill got the short rib steak and eggs. He really enjoyed it. He said the only issue was that cutting it with a plastic knife and fork was a little bit hard. I really liked my acai chia breakfast bowl, and I feel like this is a really great spot to start off the day. Whether or not you're a hotel guest, anyone can come here, but this was a really enjoyable meal. I loved sitting over the pool area while we were just getting our day started, and I will definitely be coming back here because I want to try their lunch and dinner option as well. So obviously at the hotel, there are amenities like the fitness center, the pools, hot tubs, all that good stuff. But one of the cool amenities of the Disneyland Hotel, and specifically the Adventure Tower, is the proximity to downtown Disney. So I wanted to quickly talk about a couple of the amenities that are here at the hotel. So obviously there's parking. It's $35 per night plus tax for self-parking, or you have the option to do valet, which is $65 a night plus tax. We opted to do self-parking because it's a lot cheaper. You can go in and out and you can scan at the gate your room key to get back in, which makes it super easy. So if you need to like run to the grocery store or something like that, super simple. Of course, there's a fitness center on site. It is in the Frontier Tower. It's in the Mark Twain room. I'm not sure where it moved from because it, I believe, is temporarily there. So I'm not sure where there is a new one coming or something, but that's where you can find that. Of course, there's the pool to enjoy. There's 2 different pools plus the hot tub, and that was super fun to enjoy. Really relaxing. They come around and they can take food and drink orders as well if you're interested in something like that. And then you can also rent a cabana. I'm not sure what the rates are for that, but if you have a group or you're doing like a special celebration, that could be a fun thing to do. Now, let's talk about a couple of other perks that are available exclusively if you are staying at the Disneyland Hotel and just one of the hotels here on property. Next day package delivery is an option. So at select retailers within the parks and downtown Disney, you have the option to purchase something and have it delivered to your room the next day. That's not really something that I find necessary to take advantage of, but maybe if you're buying a lot of things or you're buying big things and you don't want to obviously have to deal with carrying them around or going back to the room to drop things off, that could be a convenient way to get things to your room. So there are also a couple of other activities that you have access to as a hotel guest. I'm not sure what the difference is between the different hotels, but at least this is what's happening at the Disneyland Hotel. So on Sunday, they had a Polynesian dance experience at 4 and 5 o'clock. Same thing Saturday, 4 and 5 o'clock. They had on Wednesday an animation art cell class. And then I know that they've previously also done things like pool parties in the summer where characters will come. They did Star Wars movie nights in they did that in the Grand Californian for all hotel guests. It looks like at the beginning of this month. So there's a couple of different things like that you can take advantage of. Something else really, really fun is fitness classes. So I love being active and working out, and definitely when you're at Disney, you get your steps in plenty. But if you're looking to switch things up and try something new, there are actually fitness classes that you can sign up for. It's super easy to do so. I will include the link down below because I actually did 2 different classes this morning and it was a really good time. You probably already get in plenty of steps when you're at Disneyland, but did you know they offer fitness classes for hotel guests? There are a variety of fitness classes offered throughout the week and on the weekends, and I got to try 2 of them during my recent stay at the Disneyland Hotel. I did the power walking in DCA class, which was about 2 miles starting at 6:30 a.m. through DCA before the park opened. Since the park was closed and technically considered backstage at that time, no photos or videos are allowed, but it was so cool to be in there with absolutely no one around except for cast members starting to get ready for the day. After that, I headed back into the park for a yoga class in Redwood Creek. This area doesn't open until 10 a.m., so we brought our mats and had a great 45-minute flow, which was a perfect way to stretch and relax, especially after that power walking. The instructor, Shinobu, for these classes was amazing, and I'll definitely be signing up again for my next hotel stay on property. More information is available on the Disneyland website, including pricing and the types of classes that are available. Early entry is a huge perk for hotel guests, so that allows you to get into the park 30 minutes ahead of normal day guests and actually get past the rope drop line 30 minutes early, so you can get in at 7:30 instead of 8 o'clock, which can really help you get a jump start on your day, especially if you're not purchasing Genie Plus and you want to just go and get some rides out of the way early in the morning. You want to have a resort day and relax and then go back maybe in the afternoon or go back in the evening. That's a really great way to get some big rides out of the way. So I wanted to quickly talk about my early entry experience. So it was on the Sunday of our visit and I just headed out of the room at about 7 o'clock and there was a pretty long line at the entrance to downtown Disney right outside the Disneyland Hotel. So I was a little worried, but it actually moved pretty quick. And I made it through downtown Disney, went into DCA, and I headed to the Hollywoodland rope drop entrance. And there were already a couple of people that were at the rope drop, but there's actually a separate line for hotel guests. It's super easy. You can just scan your key or you can show your check-in information on your phone on the app. So that was super easy. And I just had to wait a couple of minutes and then it was time to head over. I was the 3rd group in line. There were 2 families ahead of me. And by 7:33, I was getting on to Guardians. The first song of the day was Born to Be Wild. It was just so cool to be on the very first ride of the day. So that was super fun. And by 7:44, off the ride, and I actually, you know, why not, went on it twice. So I circled back and got We Want the Funk, and then at 7:56 I was off the ride, and I knew if I wanted to make it onto something else quickly I had to book it because regular rope drop is at 8 o'clock. So I started making my way across the park over to Pixar Pier, and I got onto Incredicoaster super quick. I was riding obviously by myself. Bill was sleeping in. So at 8:14 I was off, and then I headed right over to say hello to Ariel under the sea. By 8:22 I was off of Ariel, and then I made my way over to Soarin', got there at 8:28, and by 8:46 I was off the ride, and I headed back over to Avengers Campus to grab some breakfast. My favorite breakfast, shawarma wrap that is available in Avengers Campus. I talk about it all the time. It's so good. And I had my breakfast for a little bit, and then I headed out of the park, and it was time to go and get ready to get checked out at 9 o'clock. Well, checkout is at 11, but got ready to head out of the park at 9. And yeah, we just had the best time ever during this stay. It was just so much fun. I'm so glad we got to do it. And I really can't wait to go and stay at the hotel again because it was just such an amazing experience and such a great way for my husband and I to celebrate 6 years of being together and 6 months of being married. So if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them in the comments. Just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video again really soon. Bye.